Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. I'm Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. I am beyond grateful that I am almost at 900 subscribers. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I would be so grateful. Okay, so this reading today is for the collective. It's not a one-to-one, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. This reading will be posted on Friday, July 24th at 5 p.m. I post all of my readings for the following week on Fridays, so it's there for you for the weekend. This week coming up, we do have a full buck moon in Aquarius, Wednesday, July 29th. This can also be known as the midsummer moon, the hot moon, the thunder moon, right? This moon is in Aquarius, so it's going to push you toward independence, social connection, and forward thinking. It could also be pushing you to a more logical and analytical self rather than a heart-based self. So you need to be careful when you're making decisions and choices that it's your head and your heart together, right? The logical, analytical, plus the emotional to make those choices. Now, some people will feel this so strongly that they may feel like quitting a job, ending a relationship, ending a friendship, or just doing something kind of rash. So please be aware of that this week coming up and make sure that you're using your heart, your emotions, as well as your head and the logical. Okay, so for this week's readings, we are using the Starry Beginnings deck by Cassie White to open. We are using the Celestial Tarot because I use those when there's a moon phase in the week coming up. And we are going to close out the reading with the Divine Doors Mini Oracle message. Okay, Capricorns, you have 43. Trust in your new path. All will work out for you. Trust in your new path. All will work out for you. This is number 43, which is a 7. 7's a reflection. Thinking back upon past decisions, past experiences, just reflecting on things that you've done, right? Over the last week, month, year. It's a card of remembering choices that you've made and things that you've done. And this is saying that you need to trust in your new path, that all will work out. I love that. Absolutely love it. Maybe the new path is, if it's the right thing for you to do, leaving a current job that you have, or a current relationship, or possibly a friendship has run its course. It happens, right? It happens. Okay, we are going to face the camera down and pull the tarot and see what that has to add. Okay, my lovelies. I have the AC on. You might be able to hear it, but hopefully my microphone is good enough to pick up my voice over that. It's been rainy, so it is so muggy. 2 of Wands, that is definitely a choice. Wands, action and passion. 2's choice and balance. The 2 of Wands is pretty much more of a choice card. What's your next move? What are you going to do? What are you going to choose, my beautiful Capricorns? What is this new thing, this new path that you're undertaking? I can't believe that it's already the end of July. Oh, this is so strange to me that time is passing so quickly. 4 of Pentacles, that's what you keep and what you give. 4s are stability or stagnation. When you hang on to your money, your time, your energy, your wisdom, your knowledge, and you don't use it and let it flow, it stagnates, right? But you also have to remember, to be stable, you can't use up everything of yours, your energy, your time, and your effort, and deplete your own self, right? Then you have the Chariot. That's victory. That's Cancer energy, love, nurturing, water sign energy. Then you have the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is creation and collaboration. Maybe that's the new thing, the new path, the new business, the new website, the new side hustle. You know, maybe it's creating in some sort of group. Maybe you have a book club, a chess club, you know, some sort of group that meets and you're creating something. Maybe it's a volunteer group. It could be anything, but that is working with other people. Pentacles are the physical, right? So your money, time, energy, and effort. Okay. One more card. Wait, no, two. I miscounted there. All right, Spirit, we need two more cards for this reading for the beautiful Capricorns. What's the weather been like in your area? And where are you watching from? I would love to know. I love comments. Love comments. Death, that's Scorpio energy. That's the death. A death of the old way of doing things. And that fits right in with your trust in your new path card that you already have. So it seems like for some of you, for those of you that part of the message resonates with, you're definitely embarking on something new. Maybe creating and collaborating with a Scorpio or a Cancer. Both water sign energy, right? Water, flow. The flow of things, the nurturing and loving of things, the emotional side of things. And we were just talking in the beginning about making sure that you're making decisions with your head and your heart, right? With the analytical and the emotional. How does it feel? Does this feel right to you? If something feels forced, or it feels like you're having to push too hard to make the pieces fit, so to speak, you know, like forcing a puzzle piece in, and it's probably not the right thing, right? You may have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what is. Last card out is the Ace of Swords, Ace of Truth, new opportunity in truth, communication. That's air sign energy. Okay, so the first card out, as we said, is the Two of Wands. In this deck, it is this person standing up on this rock face, holding the two wands and looking up at the moon, looking up at the stars, contemplating the choice. Where am I going and what am I doing? Am I going down towards the meadow over here, back this way? Am I going towards these mountains? Am I going over here? What choice am I making? And I really feel like this card is showing the contemplation of the choice, right? Because he's just gazing up there, just trying to figure this out. And there's probably going to be a few full moons in here, I would guess, since this is a celestial deck. But the full moon is on the 29th, so it could mean that on that day, it may be an important time of you making this choice, my beautiful Cappies. All right, Four of Pentacles. You see he has one pentacle in his hand and the other three are kind of floating above him. And he also has a look of contemplation. A lot of the people in these cards have that look because we all have choices every second, minute, hour, day, week. We're making choices all the time about which way we drive, about where we eat, what we eat, you know, what bills we pay, what we purchase. It's constant choice, right? So as I said before, fours are stability or stagnation. Pentacles are the earthly, right? Earth sign, that's you. But this is about the physical. Job, home, car, things that you make, things that you create. It's also about your energy and the effort you're putting into things. So this is another card of contemplating how much you keep and how much you give of yourself, of your time, of your energy, right? Of your money. Then you have the Chariot, another full moon there. The horses literally have wheels for legs, it looks like. Their legs could be on the axle, but it's kind of a funny looking Chariot card. The thing about the Chariot, yes, it's a victory, right? It's another 7. So 7, contemplation, that's what we started the reading with. It's Cancer energy, love, flow, water. But the thing about this victory is that it comes with a choice. Again, the choice comes up. Choice is the Two of Wands. Chariot is choosing and directing these horses, right? There's no reins in her hands. She has to direct them with her with her energy, with her frequency, with her third eye, with her intuition, right? These horses don't know where they're going. You have to direct them. And in this, it's also kind of showing the two, like the pillars here and the pillars there. So between endings and beginnings, between choices, right? What are you choosing, my beautiful Capricorns? All the cards have a base meaning. I feel like I always have to say this because I feel like some people are going to be like, that's not what that card means. All tarot cards have a base meaning of the number and the suit, right? But I'm an intuitive reader. I listen to my guides. My guides give me what to say. Oftentimes at the end of a reading, I don't even remember what I said. So that's why sometimes it doesn't sound like what I said about that card the last time. And tarot cards have a meaning depending on what cards are around them as well. All right. Then we have this beautiful Three of Pentacles. So we see the three women there. They're each holding up their creation. They're holding it up. Maybe they're going to place it on this bigger arch there that already has some things on it, right? So creating something with others can be so beautiful. It can be as simple as cooking a meal, maybe taking a gourmet cooking class, an art class, a sip and paint class. Creating something with other people feels good, right? The energy and camaraderie, the laughter, the joy that comes from creating with others, right? And each of these people are different. This person has like a light brown hair with a purple cloak, dark brown hair with white, blonde hair with a bluish gold trimmed cloak. They're all different, but they're creating together. So sometimes it does take somebody else's point of view to help you create that best thing, right? Somebody who has a different set of eyes, a different set of experiences that can give you maybe some advice on that. And that can help it. So it comes out more beautiful when it has more than one person's thoughts and energies and experience in it. I don't know who needed to hear that, but maybe somebody did. Then you have this Death card. Another full moon, right? So that's 1, 2, 3. 3 full moons. So death, Scorpio, death of the old way of doing things, putting something down and picking up something totally new. There's the rose here. More flowers here, right? A little bit lighter on this side, a little bit darker behind. So when something has run its course, and in the beginning I said something about friendships, relationships, jobs, when something has run its course, it's time to put it down and move on, right? It's time to trust in your new path. Now, I'm not telling anybody to do that, right? You have to figure out, what it is for you. And sometimes that's hard, right? But the other thing is maybe it's a new way of doing something, a different way, like maybe listening to somebody else's opinion or wisdom, right? When it comes to the thing that you're doing or creating or what have you. So it can be just simply that, but it's something that you're going to do differently, my beautiful Capricorns, something you're going to do differently. And then, boom, you have this Ace of Swords. New beginning, new opportunity. Aces are new opportunities. Look at that beautiful sword. Ace of Swords has all to do with truth because swords are communication. They're air signs, right? So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Logical is the Aquarius. Gregarious, talkative is the Gemini. Fair and balanced is Libra. So all those things together make up the air sign. It's bringing me back to the Three of Pentacles energy, right? Where you can have a lot of different people, different opinions, different skill sets, but together you can make something beautiful. Together you can make something beautiful. The thing to remember about this is when this new opportunity comes, you need to be completely truthful with yourself and others regarding this opportunity. All right, let's look now back at what we have so far. Trust in your new path. All will work out for you. Two of Wands, you're making that choice about which path you're going to take. Four of Pentacles, you're deciding how much money am I going to spend on it, or how much time am I going to spend on it? What am I giving to this new thing that I'm doing? The Chariot, Cancer energy, right? That is also a decision card. It's a victory. You figured out what you're going to do. Now you have to make a decision about how you're going to do it. So figuring out what you're going to do, figuring out how much time, effort, or money you're going to put into it, and then figuring out how you're going to do it. Maybe collaborating with these people or getting advice from these people about how to do it or what to do, just getting some more knowledge that you may not have about it. Death of the old way, leaving something behind that you no longer need, that no longer serves you, right? That also harkens back to this full moon energy about, moving on and from some relationship, job, or coworker or friend, whatever. So yeah, then you have doing it in a new way. The Ace of Swords, that opportunity coming in, but being truthful with yourself, being honest with yourself. Do I really want to do this? How do I want to do this, right? Can I do this? Do I need someone's help to do this? So Capricorns, I don't know what it is that you're embarking on, but there's definitely something that's going to change, something new. And it could be any number of things. You'll have to think about it and figure out what it is for you. What is that thing that you've wanted to do that you haven't done yet, that you're ready to do now? The Divine Doors card is this person literally jumping up between these two pillar type things. They're like stone formations with kind of some faces on them. It's kind of an interesting card. Yeah. See up here. So you could be in between choosing, like the Three of Pentacles, right? And the Two of Wands and the Chariot, choosing, okay, who am I going to work with? And literally they're up here. So you're going to say, okay, I think I need to work with this person and this person. I need to listen to the advice of this one. That's just what Spirit is giving me right now. So be discerning, Capricorns, about how you're going to do it. The message of that card is yes. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. Say yes to the new opportunity, right? Say yes to trusting in your path. Saying yes to trusting the new path. Saying yes to the Ace of Swords, the new opportunity, the truthful opportunity, the opportunity in complete honesty. Wow, Capricorns, I would love to have a comment to understand and know how this resonated or what this means for you. What is that thing that you've been wanting to say yes to? What is it for you? What are you creating and collaborating on? All right. Well, I hope this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. Please don't forget to give it a like, a share, a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.